What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Monkey King, aka Martial Arts T, better known as Mr. Woodall. Today's video is a simple little get yourself home, but have this maybe in your bag. This is an alternative. I call it an urban M.R.E. You've seen the ingredients: pack of ramen noodles and snack bag of chips of your choice, whichever one. And I'm about to show you how to make this what I call an urban M.R.E. This is something that only other components you need to tell the truth. And I brought it hot water. So small amount of hot water. I picked everything. I picked a whole pack of these noodles up from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. This $1.25. So that's $2.50. Now, if you got a decent little like steel mug like this, some places will let you grab some hot water for free. So let's say you got your drink, you got your this, and this is just you want to stop at a spot like where I'm at right now, and this is basically a shelter area for gatherings. If have like a little picnic at the park type thing, one of those shelters. You stop there, bang this out. You ain't got to make a fire or anything like that. It's just something simple you can keep in your pack. I mean, I think I could probably fit this in my cargo pocket too, So, another thing I had, a little extra. My man, Andrew from Ranger Survival always say, don't leave out without a snack in your pocket. So this is my snack in my pocket. Another $1.25 item from the Dollar Tree. Something to give you some calories and everything. On your hike and on your mission back home or wherever your mission's at. So we're gonna get into this urban M.R.E. and show you how we break it down. I got one extra element that I'll be involving in this, because normally you should be able to do it with just these two, but I am adding this sandwich size Ziploc bag, and I'll explain to you why in a moment. So we're gonna go with this. First thing I always do is open it up just a little bit so the air can escape. Like that. And then I start crushing down the chips as much as possible. Basically what the chips is gonna do, add a little consistency and thickness to it. It's gonna come out like a loaf. That's the best way I can say it, like a baked loaf when you get done. But your noodles is what's going to help bring it all together, and the chips is what gives you your flavor. Now you can play with this recipe. Use it in primarily nothing but a Ziploc bag or whatnot. The flavor of noodles doesn't matter, to tell the truth, because I'm really not using. I can really save the flavor packet for later and add that to another kit for some type of flavor. Since this is sirloin, I could probably add that to the side and use that for seasoning on a piece of meat to give it some a beefier flavor if I wanted to. And that's what I could do with that. I like to get them crushed pretty good. You're not going to puncture the bag. As you see, I'm just doing this with my hands. Like I said, you're sitting there taking a break. You can start crushing this while you're walking, and you're gonna hit a shelter because your path, your route that you're taking, what's around. And you're like, man, I might want to grab me some meat. And you hit like a Dollar Tree up on the way, and you're like, let me grab this stuff and have it in, or you just happen to have it in your pack. All this is shelf stuff, so you can put this in your pack, and we're gonna get over urban prep a little bit better for I'm talking your day-to-day. Like I said, I do this for the guys who's riding a bus, public transportation, point A to point B, you know. So if you work somewhere like a Taco Bell, somewhere that sells coffee, let's say, all coffee machines have hot water. So McDonald's, one of the most popular places, a place that sells coffee, you can probably grab a cup of hot water on your way out. And if you got a decent container that holds hot water and that can hold hot water, you can grab that, and you can be doing this either on the bus, on your hike, and say, man, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna make this and then I'm gonna eat it and chill. And that's what you can do. Urban M.R.E. Gotta find that sweet spot. This ain't got a sweet spot. When in doubt, knife it out. This is my Kershaw 1555 Ti. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't pay for this Kershaw. I had a family member who worked at a laundry place that cleans stuff, or cleans uniforms and stuff for hotels and hospitals and things and whatnot. So they find everything from a bunch of folding knives to earbuds, charging cables, and stuff like that. So they're going through the pockets of this stuff before they throw it through the whole process, and they come across stuff like this. And it's my cousin, and I asked her, I said, "Hey man, let me get that knife." She's like, "All right." I bugged her for about 2 weeks because she liked to be a butthole because she know I want some bad, and I hold on to it because I just seen it sitting there, and it was literally in a junk drawer. Now, second thing you got to do is mix it up. Mix it up and crunch it up. Mix it up, crunch it up. One escape. Mix it up, crunch it up. Mix it up, crunch it up. Like I said, this is just a simple little quick, in my opinion, because this is something that you can make, and like I said, you could have half of this stuff already prepped. I'm gonna let y'all know I did this once before, and I think I had the consistency wrong. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go here, and this is why I'm adding the Ziploc bag. So right here behind me, wind's blowing. I got the Ziploc bag, putting that joint up. And I wish I had my other bag here with me, because what I was gonna do is hike in and let this cool. But I let this sit for about 5-10 minutes. Boom. This right here Add that to another kit. Come back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Transparency while we wait. I missed last week because I tried to do this exact same meal last week, and I feel like I messed up. So I did like the quality of the video and everything like that, and I scrapped it. And I don't think I had anything, but I'm starting to go through my phone and put other little videos together real quick for you guys, even if it's like I'm just recording content all through this park, because this is my training grounds. This is where I come. This is where I scout consistently for areas, for content and everything. So I got this material that I'm gonna be shooting out to you. I'm gonna be shooting it out a little sporadically, but every Sunday or Monday, between Sunday and Monday, you should have a video upload from me, and it should be coming, on something. I'm constantly ordering things right now. I'm staying on my consistent basis of ordering things from Temu to get my gear ready for, especially for these overnighters. I'm gonna do a few of them with tents, but I'm making sure the tents are compact enough that way they can be inside my bag and not on the outside of my bag, and my sleep systems and everything like that also. So I'm slowly but surely getting all that together. I gotta find me a spot to practice with my tarp and poncho shelters, because I got loadouts I need to be able to do with a poncho, and that's in mind for when we travel. The videos are gonna come. I'm your urban EDC guy, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, but why? Because I mean, technically this park and a lot of other parks like this are in urban areas, and I feel like you should be able to use some of these skills in areas like this, because a lot of it is about like not really disturbing or defacing anything. So why not be able to go in real quick, have a nice little overnight, jump back out, call it a day, and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very simple situation. And everybody ain't got the ability to be out in a rural area where they can ask a neighbor, hey, can I use your area back there? Hey, can I use your area over there? Because I've driven and been to a lot of small towns with like backwoods here in Ohio. Me and my wife's been through a lot of Airbnbs just to get away for the weekend, and we've seen these spots. And I'm like, okay, now I know how they do it. I know how Sean Kelly does it. I see how Dave Canterbury does it. I see how James Bender does it. You know what I mean? These are some guys. These are a lot of guys that I watch that inspire me. But I'm in Dayton. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. I mean, I got townships. I got little cities within my city and everything that I can visit, these very wide parks with a lot of luscious area for me to be able to practice these skills and get out here and practice these skills. So that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting with my sling bags, whether they're a big sling bag, whether they're a small sling bag. I'm experimenting and bringing this to you folks out there. So this is Seizan Jitsu in the Koru arts, which is basically bushcraft, survival, all that all in one. EDC, EDC is for me, is just a small subsection of bushcrafting, So I'm bringing it to you guys. Got a little bit more than 5 minutes, so I'm about to jump off of here, but videos are coming. I know I know these are easy and cheap to acquire, but you can take a plastic bag and put simple stuff like this in it, and it can be considered like, you can consider this kind of like a possibles or a urban mess kit, something that you can eat on the way, or have something just in case you got an extra spoon, fork. You can pick these up at gas stations, whatnot, for free on your way out, grabbing something, a snack or whatnot. But yeah, keep this in your bag, Ziploc bag. Keep it organized, not all over the place. So sorry, I thought I was recording and didn't. And then after that, guess what? My damn thing. But this is what it should look like once you open it up and everything. I'll go over this again. Um, it's good. I've been eating on it. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, and that's my fault. So it's good. Like I said, don't need the flavor packet. Unless you just want to add something on top. But unless you're carrying a bunch of stuff in your bag with you because you're doing hikes like this all the time, or it's a planned hike and you're like, hey, I want some extra flavor, then I would definitely bring like a packet of soy sauce, hot mustard, something, you know, whatever you like. But like I said, the Cheetos or your chips of your choice turns basically into the flavor packet. So that's what's giving it its consistency. I'm gonna finish knocking this out, and this is my urban M.R.E. And I am using the bag for like a tray right now because, like I said, I'm at a shelter and I am basically somewhere where I can do this at. If you're out on the trail and you're finding a tree stump to sit on or something like that, you might want to have a small mess kit with you. Or when I say small, you can get the small like Tupperware containers from Dollar Tree. I just thought about this. Instead of using this, use one of those, seal it in there, clamp it down real tight. If you feel secure, throw it in your bag. If you don't, put a rubber band around it or something, and hike for another 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Pull it out and eat it right out the bowl. That way you ain't gotta sit down on it. And one way or another, you gotta instant. I never thought about that until now. We're gonna revisit that with that in mind. Get back to you guys. And that is the Urban M.R.E. And I finished that whole thing. Last one I didn't finish the whole thing, and I think I don't know if it's the chips or just the consistency. I know they use less water now on that. This is all gonna come together soon because I know you talking Seizan Jitsu, Koru, but what if we in the city? You say you in the city, but I don't see the city. The thing about it is, until I was the age I am now, I really didn't come to appreciate these areas, these parks, and see how extensive they was because you're too caught up in the rustle and the bustle, the hustle of everything. So I'm going to revisit a lot of these things and from a simple 2-pocket backpack. I know some people carry more than one, but if I can construct a good 2-pocket backpack kit for somebody that's point A to point B, might have a situation where I'm going to save you a whole lot of space. There's going to be a whole lot of organization, and everything is going to be where you can easily acquire it. Like your Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. You'll be able to acquire these goods, have them, and this equipment, this gear, and be more organized. Because when I got into EDC, when I got into bushcrafting and everything, first thing I thought about was my public transit and how many people I see rocking backpacks and how unorganized my backpack was, and how more organized and how much more efficient my backpacks would have been back in the day if I would have known about these 5Cs, if I would have known about, EDC. I know it's a new term, it's fairly young, but if I would have got into it in its inception, I would have loved it. But that's the Urban M.R.E. We're going to revisit it with a couple other components later on down the line. So I appreciate everybody for their likes, their subscribes, and everything of that sort. Greatly appreciate y'all. I'm about to hit this trail, but I'm gonna mix down this video first, then hit the trail and make another video. So y'all stay blessed, y'all stay focused. It's your boy, the Monkey King, aka Martial Arts T, better known as Mr. Woodall. Y'all stay blessed.